Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salutations. Today, Chapter 2. Let's get to it. So if you haven't already seen it, Chapter 1 we've already done. I'll put a link in here. But to summarize, Avalanche are eco-warriors, and they are trying to save the planet, just like Captain Planet. And they're not very good at blowing stuff up, apparently, and Shinra will do anything to further their ends. Additionally, you get a brief introduction into the game itself and some of the characters, Cloud, Barrett, Jesse, Biggs, Wedge. And now the deed is done, and they kind of think that they tried to blow up the whole town, so they're trying to regroup, escape, and figure out what happened. Obviously, they're not going to be able to figure out what happened because they weren't there when the explosion went off, and nothing really happened. And then Shinra came in and said, oh, you didn't really do the job you were supposed to. We'll show you how it's done. So now they got out of the reactor, but now they need to get out of Sector 8 and back to where their base is. Now this chapter will expand a little bit of your knowledge, both about the world around you and the abilities and materia that you have and some of the customization that goes into it. Additionally, you can see the plot line or the consequence of your supposed actions. You tried to blow up the entire Sector 8, and this is the result. Now, the original Final Fantasy VII, I don't think it came off quite as well, seeing the result of those actions, whereas now you can vividly see kind of the pain and the suffering of the residents of this sector. Now, all through Chapter 1 and even Chapter 2, you see Barrett is kind of a big jerk. He cares a lot about the planet, but he has this tough guy facade that he's trying to maintain, and throughout these chapters, I don't know about you guys, but he just kind of rubs me the wrong way. So in the beginning chapters, Barrett is very overwhelming, whether it is his personality or his take on everything or his disregard for anything other than the mission. Now later on, of course, that may change. We'll see once we get there. But in the meantime, he kind of treats you as a tool. He's paid for you to do a job, just like a wrench or a hammer, and then I'll get you your payment here later on. Don't worry about it. Now in Chapter 2, you can start working on materia and customizing materia, although you don't really have much to customize because you only have the fire materia that you started off with, and then Jesse gives you a healing materia shortly into Chapter 2, and you only have 2 slots on your weapon, so in terms of customization, you really don't have a whole lot to play around with. That will come into play later on, but right now you just have to take what you've been given. Now, additionally, you can add summoning materia, and if you had a pre-order, whether it was the regular or the deluxe version of the game, you also got 1 or 2 summoning materia, and then of course you can add that as well. Now, as I said before, you really, in the first game, I don't think was able to convey with the technology at the time the consequence of your actions. You can see that everything was kind of in a shambles, but the remake really hits it home, I think, that your actions have consequence, and they are not pretty. At this point, of course, everyone within Avalanche thought that their explosion did all of this damage, which it did not, but that's what they think, and because of that, they view all of this as their fault. So they're gonna regroup once they get out of Sector 8 and think about and look at how they set up the explosive and where it was put and what kinds of things could also react with that explosive to see what happened. And of course, no matter what they do, they're not going to find out what actually happened until they can get someone with knowledge within Shinra to fess up about it. Now, this chapter has a section where enemies seemingly come at you in endless waves. That is not the case. Eventually, the waves will stop, but it does take several waves in order to get there. And there is kind of a smaller space, so you don't have to worry as much about ranged attackers. They'll have to come closer to you, and then that'll be your opportunity to take those guys out. And of course, the close range fighters are going to come to you anyway, initially. Towards the end of this chapter, there will be a boss, and you'll kind of see how that goes. Be sure to check out the different areas within the chapter so that you don't pass up anything. I don't think there's anything too important at this point, but you know, an extra 100 gil or that extra Phoenix down or high potion or ether could make a difference later on. So if at all possible, it's best to grab all the gear and all of the chests whenever possible. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job, nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
Words to live by.
Yeah, well, thanks.
You do know how to use it, right?
You do know what I was, right?
Okay, I was only trying to help. Oh, before I forget, here's a little something extra for being so brave. That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
What the hell are we supposed to do?
Can't even look. This shaking.
Immediate evacuation is advised. If you observe any suspicious behavior, please inform the nearest public security officer. You may alternatively contact security headquarters. I repeat. Incident alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Why this happened?
Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area
Cloud!
are
Up here! Look up!
rendering
I said look up! Not that way! Right!
Immediate evacuation is advised. If you observe any suspicious behavior, please inform the nearest public security officer.
I said look
You may
up!
alternatively
Careful up
contact
here. This could
security
collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Is there a shelter around?
Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako.
What? Why?
station's intact. What the? Couldn't be. But then... the hell? Wait. You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud. Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown that burns so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good. Hold on to that hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe. All right. You got this.
Not again. Please, no.
Vacate the area immediately.
The expressway was damaged too?
Please let her be safe. Please.
Everyone, please remain calm.
At least the train's
Please
still
leave your
waiting.
residences at once.
Sure, we could try the alley, but is getting to the station really worth breaking our necks over?
Yes, because we won't.
An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of
Well, can't go this way.
Try this one.
the expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once.
What a mess.
I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised
Do what you
to
like.
vacate
I'm
the
taking
area
the kids to
immediately.
safety.
The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe.
My friends at the station.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case... it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you, I promise.
Hey, a Mako Reactor just blew. You shouldn't be out here trying to self...
Help me! What are they?
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now! Screw you!
Here we go. Enough.
Can't win!
It's over. Let's get this over with. That's that. Let's go.
Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of Sector 8 Expressway. You are advised to vacate the area immediately. The explosions at the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires. Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors.
That bastard
Please
couldn't have
leave
gotten
your
far!
residences at once.
Stay alert!
Don't want to stick around here.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 4. We have eyes on the target. I need backup. I repeat, this is over.
Not bad.
All clear. Show me your hands!
You need a light? Let's finish this. All right. Time to burn. You're mine. It's over. Nothing to it.
And avoid the plaza near the expressway. Train services may be suspended without warning. Should this occur, your patience and understanding are requested. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed. For the safety of Sector 8 residents, security has been increased around South Plaza.
Just give it up!
Going in.
Target sighted!
Here we go.
I repeat! Target sighted!
That's that.
Stormtroopers, press for
See
immediate
ya.
deployment!
I won't give up.
I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
Suppressing!
Troopers on standby! Emergency operations. For the safety of secondary residents, security has been increased around Fountain Plaza. Blockades have been erected
You are clear to engage!
Prompt compliance with officers' instructions and advice.
Right.
Be advised, target is headed for the station!
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency
Rest in peace!
All right.
Enemy combatants, you are surrounded! Bring down your weapon and surrender!
No more playing nice.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency.
You're out of luck. Won't last long.
Don't let him escape! Give up! Ground forces engaging target in Fountain Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support!
Instructions and advice.
Still in it.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
That's that.
Target still mobile! Support! Proceed to rally point at the station!
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of secondary residents, security has been increased around Fountain Plaza. Blockades have been erected throughout the area. To avoid accidents,
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of secondary residents, security has been
But the rooftops look clear.
Don't let him get away! No matter what!
I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of secondary residents, security has been increased around Fountain Plaza.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Be advised! Target approaching residential rocket immediately!
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Don't underestimate him!
That's that.
Ready when you are.
Need a light. Let's go.
I see him! Hell!
Enough. See ya. Was never in doubt.
Confirmed! Target has entered residential area! All lockdown is in effect! All units get...
Not venture outside for any reason. An announcement will be made when the lockdown has been lifted. I repeat.
I have eyes on the
This is an
target!
alert from the
You're
Shinra
mine now!
Operations Center. Suspect Reactor 1 bomb has been sighted in the vicinity of South Korea. A security lockdown
Let's go.
is now in effect. Residents are instructed to remain inside. Do not venture outside for any reason. An announcement will be made when the lockdown has been lifted. I repeat. This is an alert from the
spotted.
Shinra
Moving to
Emergency
intercept.
Operations
No escape!
Here it comes. Get ready.
This should do it!
That'll do. It's over.
Holding position!
Hold on. Not looking good.
Fun's over!
Going in. Right.
Clear!
No way! Okay. All good.
Using force! No way!
Calling fire.
Back off!
Here we go. Let's finish this. Time to burn.
You are in trouble.
You're mine.
Shield ready! Yeah!
Was never in doubt.
End of the line, Pug! I'm gonna enjoy this!
That's that. It's over. Back in it.
Mine's over!
Enough.
Neutralize!
You're done.
Move in! Don't let him escape! HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Wait! I know that.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
Mako. You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
How dare they say they're doing this for the planet?
It's like the end of days.
Serves these assholes right for shitting on the stars.
Maybe the freight cars aren't so bad.
Wow, who'd have think of the people riding the freight car? Guess they don't have much choice, but rather them than me. Stop that right
so
now!
cramped.
Are you the one
So
I
cramped.
Sorry,
I
Hey, got a sec?
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning. So
Just called in sick.
Just leave me alone, all right?
Wait, what the... Huh, that's weird.
have they caught the perpetrators yet?
You're, holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Why don't you learn to take
Wow.
a hint, buddy?
My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or
Why don't
maybe
you learn
not.
to take a hint, buddy?
Do you think Wu Tai's to blame?
Little help, Cloud? Please?
I'm sure Sector 7's affected too.
Nah,
I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't the reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world!
That's right!
That is the Shinra Creed!
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Oh dear.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako Reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.